having the summer of my life.
They locked me up for 2 years.
Every day for a month. This guy had nicknames for me.
Listen, you don't gotta justify it to me.
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Pam. So today I'm reacting to uninvited guests who just arrive at your house or who just tell you that they are 5 minutes away and who just take advantage of you, take advantage of your house, take over your house and then just leave without saying thank you. Breathe. Let's react together. Okay, enjoy.
Invited guests who call you and say, hey, we're in town. Oh, and by the way, we're down the street, and my husband's best friend's wife and their kid, and we've never met the kid. And guess what? My husband's best friend is not in tow. So they knock on your door literally less than 5 minutes later, like, hey, we'd love to see you. We're like, oh, okay. We're totally in our pajamas, not ready. And they said, oh, hey, is there anything ready for dinner? And we're like, oh, when did you get in town? We meet the kid. We've never met the kid before. He's 18 years old. And all the years my husband's known his best friend, we've never ever met the kid. For some reason, he's always in boarding school. Anyway, they get here, and she's wearing a very low-cut dress. Very, very low cut, like very kind of like if you bend over and you see the underwear, I'm kind of really uncomfortable, and she starts hugging my husband from behind randomly throughout the evening. We're like, okay, this is really weird, right? And then they're like, oh, can you put your dogs outside? We're like, no, our dogs live here, you don't live here. And we said, okay, we'll put them in the bedroom if you're being disturbed right now by their presence. They're like, oh no, we only have cats. I'm like, we have cats too. They're like, well, they're not our cats. I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, oh, I'm hungry. And the kid keeps saying, oh, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, okay, here you go.
Who are these people?
Order some food, order some sushi. And then the wife, my husband's best friend's wife is like, oh, do you have any juice? Do you have any juice? And we're like, yeah, okay, here's some iced tea. We don't drink, like, well, we don't drink either. Anyway, give him my phone and say, go ahead, order sushi. We already ate. By the way, we already ate. It was 7 o'clock. Just ridiculous. And I said, okay, here's my phone. Here you go. No problem, right?
Don't do
then
that.
The food comes 45 minutes later, and guess what? I said, how much food is that? I look at my phone on Uber Eats. They spent $450. I'm like, I'm not really into wasting food. They had literally a catering order. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
They came in from New York, right? They had one bite of sushi. I'm pissed off. I'm like, oh, we have to go now. Bye. And they randomly give my husband a hug, literally hug. And they say bye. They don't give me a hug or anything. And then they
wow. First of all, what? People don't do that. People don't just rock up at your house anymore. That's crazy. So there's definitely something wrong with those people. And if someone had to do that to me, no, I am not emotionally ready or available for that. And I say it. I said, no, sorry, you should have given me at least 3 months warning that you were on your way. So no, that's not happening. And to order from someone else like that, the food, and since when do you touch someone else's husband like that, and especially in front of the wife? And why are they so comfortable with doing this like it's happened before? Apparently there's a part 2 of this, so oh my goodness, I think it's about to get worse. Let's watch.
So I had to break it up because I couldn't put a PDF on TikTok, so here you go. Here it is from the app. Here it is from my Amex card, so you can see they actually did charge that. Here you go. Okay, so this is what they ordered. Feel free to pause.
Oh my goodness.
Here's more of what they ordered. You can see they ordered so much, which is ridiculous for 2 people only in 1 bite. And then look at all these charges. Look how ridiculous these charges are.
Do you know what? I bet you they never ordered like that for themselves. They were just taking advantage of this poor woman.
But look, it almost would have been $500, but I got a discount apparently.
Wow.
Okay, so my husband just got off the phone with his best friend, and he put him on speakerphone, so I got to hear everything. And we looked at each other after the phone call ended, and I'm like, oh my god, what planet are they from? What Twilight Zone episode did they come out of the TV from?
Pardon?
It's ridiculous. Anyway, he said, hey, did you know that your wife and your son came out to visit us in LA a few days ago?
Hold on. The best friend wasn't even there?
I'm like, oh yeah, my wife mentioned about running an errand in LA. And he's like, you live in New York. Running an errand does not entail getting on a plane.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, she mentioned going to visit you.
Running an errand.
Whenever we come to visit you guys, we mention it weeks or months in advance.
Yes.
I didn't think you cared. And he's like, well, also when they were here uninvited with 5 minutes notice, they also charged $450 on my wife's credit card for sushi, and we had already eaten, and they did not even offer to pay for it. And he's like, well, you guys can afford it.
What?
My husband lost it after that. He's like, you need to apologize to Liz.
Absolutely.
What?
PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, anything. He's like, no, we'll pay for you guys when we see you. My husband
No.
is never going to see you again.
Yes.
Fix this situation.
Period.
Friendship over.
The original video that, yes, my husband's best friend's wife is 67 years old. The kid was 18 years old. They have another child as well. And my husband just really went off on them and said, we accommodated your wife and your son. We didn't have to let them in.
Yeah.
We entertained them for hours. Okay? And they finally left. And my husband's best friend just did not think that was an issue. And I'm like, the entitlement is crazy.
Rubbish.
People don't answer
Rubbish.
the phone anymore. This is why they don't answer the door anymore. Well, guess what? I learned my lesson. I am never, ever doing this
Yes.
ever again. I also want to address some of the comments. Yes, maybe we were their alibi for something. I don't know. They
Oh.
anything from our medicine cabinet. Luckily, my card is fine. I did request a new card just in case you guys are right about that. And also, my husband is not a pushover. If anyone follows me on my page, they know that my husband loved me unconditionally, and he really did stand up for me in the end.
Oh,
This is crazy. I mean, where do you get these kinds of friends? And I can't believe in 2025, people are still doing this. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. So for me, immediately, friendship is over. They lost me at, we are 5 minutes away. No one does that. Not even if it was my sister. Okay, maybe if it was my sister, but someone you haven't even met before, the husband's friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. No, that's not happening. And then they had the audacity to order so many food on this woman's card and then say, no, we'll catch you guys next time. Didn't even say thank you. Rude, very rude. And they had to put the dogs out. Very rude. You know what? This whole video actually made me so anxious. I know that would never happen to me because I do not let such things happen to me. I am protected. I am safe. Everyone in my life knows you need to give me 5 years notice if you want to do or plan anything like that. Okay? Whew. I need to calm down. Whew. It's not me. It's not happening to me. It's not happening to me. All right.
I'm ready.
I had just moved to Atlanta in 7th grade. This guy was like just laying into me, making fun of me for being gay and this, that, and the other. And just would not leave me alone.
Like kept seeking you out.
Yeah, well, when you're in class, you're trapped. Sometimes when you're in the class with you're trapped with your bully 5 days a week for an hour.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
All those days. And one day I was like, I've had it. I just looked over him and he had this. I'm telling you, don't laugh at this. It's not. I'm telling you, this really isn't funny.
I laugh.
This massive pimple. It was huge on his forehead, and I let him have it.
Ooh.
I ran him down. I called it his cousin. I said he had paid taxes. I said his pimple had free lunch. I said his pimple was Section 8 housing.
Oh, shame.
And then he like shut down and got like really quiet and like, and the pimple.
Good.
Started peeing. And then he.
Oh, no.
No! Stop!
Oh, my goodness.
Stop!
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my goodness. That's so sad. That's so sad for the bully who is making other people's lives miserable. Is that like him getting punished? No. I'm sure that's not the universe punishing the bully. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry for the bully. I'm sorry that this guy got bullied, and I'm also sorry because he was a young boy, right? But yeah, don't bully people because you could get a pimple. Yeah.
I felt guilty, but I was in 7th grade. I don't
Oh,
knew
so young.
Drew was like,
at the time. Anyway,
you're right, it's not funny.
it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It is an insane. Is that it's an insane? It's insane.
Yeah.
You're right, that's insane.
I was defending.
That's not funny. I'm not laughing for
I mean,
you.
every day for a month, this guy had nicknames for me.
You don't gotta justify it to me.
Okay, this is not funny. I'm not laughing. But at the same time, if there's any bullies here watching, don't bully people. Come on, life is already hard, you know? From what I've watched on Criminal Minds and all these shows and whatever and stuff like that, FBI Files, usually the bullies is someone who is being bullied at home or being like abused in some way or made to feel small, so that's kind of their way of, you know, acting out because they can't do it to the actual person who's doing it. Like maybe it's a big brother or an uncle or a mom or something like that. So that's also kind of sad. But then he went to heaven. Ooh, that's sad. Okay, sorry for him. Rest in peace, buddy. But don't bully people out there. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.